Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO here. Just the West Wing is right behind me. We just left the Digital Asset Summit at the White House. It was an incredible event, really a historic moment for our industry. And President Trump has breathed life back into the crypto industry. Coinbase is planning to hire about 1,000 people here in the United States this year as a direct result of his actions already in the first 60 days or so. So these policies really matter. And this is the most pro-crypto Congress we've ever seen as well. All of you all out there helped elect pro-crypto candidates with StandWithCrypto.org, and Fairshake, the super PAC out there, played a big role as well. So we're going to keep showing up, trying to be an educational resource, and see if we can get some legislation passed as a next step. There's already stablecoin legislation being drafted in the House and the Senate. There's a market structure legislation that'll help clarify which of these crypto assets are commodities, securities, payment tokens, or something else like artwork. And then I think we should get the strategic Bitcoin reserve that got announced last night codified into law too. So we're hoping Congress can work on that. Anyway, all of us can help as an industry to help show up and just appreciate President Trump's leadership here. I think the rest of the G20 are looking at America now on offense in this industry and will be likely to follow suit. So talk to you soon.
Hey, Casual Crypto Investor family, it is the Casual Crypto Investor, and I am back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Donald Trump's crypto summit. It has came, it has went. Kind of wanted to take some time, just kind of digest it. I know it happened yesterday. I know some people were kind of feeling like the summit was pretty much a nothing burger. But in my opinion, I really don't see it as that. I honestly see it as one giant leap forward, because this was never done before by none of the administrations prior to Donald Trump. I really think that, it's almost kind of like building a house. Yeah, we want to just be able to just get the keys and walk right in, right? But there's many steps in order for us to get that dream house, right? Or even that dream car, right? You have to get a job, you have to work, then you have to save up, then you have to, pay for the item, then you might have to wait for it to get built, then you may have to wait for the car to get shipped to you, all that kind of stuff. Everything is a process, and the crypto space is no different. You have to remember, guys, we had no, we're building it, but we have no foundation. Okay. We don't know what's a security, what's not a security. We don't know many rules and regulations when it comes to this still relatively new space. If you've been in this space, 5 to maybe 7 or even 10 years, yeah, it feels like forever, right? If you're new to the market, yeah, you're pretty much thinking, well, why hasn't this happened already? But again, it's just a process. And so we're just going to share some of the things that were highlighted and some of the things that are going to be taking place, and some of the foundational things that are going to be built in regards to what took place at the crypto summit and some of what was discussed. I'm sure there was other conversations that, we just don't have access to, but I'm super excited about what was done yesterday. And I honestly don't see it as anything negative. I think it's something very, very positive in my opinion. So let's get into it. This video might not be very long, but just wanted to share some information in regards to what happened yesterday. Again, I thought it was a great day for crypto. I know the markets are not reacting to what we thought would be, a huge rally after statements that may have been made or look that we thought or anticipated that we thought would be made at the summit. But I'm not mad at it, because, the reality is that, hey, on these down days and when crypto is kind of a little bit taking a little bit, of a hit, I look at it as a buying opportunity, and I'm very bullish on many of the projects that I already have. But I'm also looking to take advantage of strengthening my position and building my portfolio and adding more cryptos that I think that will be good winners in regards to the future of crypto or the future of the crypto space. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We're currently up 0.19% right now, still below a $3 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is taking a little bit of a kind of cool off period right now, sitting at $86,000. Ethereum too as well, sitting below $2,200. XRP is under $2.50 right now, sitting at $2.33. We have look at Cardano, great. Again, not financial advice. It's up 23% over the past 7 days, but it's well below $1. Could be a good buying opportunity. Could be a good entry point for some of my fellow investors out there too as well. Chainlink is another one too as well. Actually, I might add some more. I might add some Chainlink. I don't hold a lot of Chainlink, but I might add some Chainlink to my position at this price point at $15 because we've seen Chainlink at $18 to $20, and at this price point, this could be a good entry point for Chainlink as well as Hedera. Look at Hedera down almost close to 9% right now, sitting at 22 cents. I picked some up at like 23, 24 cents. This is definitely a crypto that I'm going to be buying. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be buying XRP, but I'm going to be diverting some of my resource to HBAR because I definitely think this is going to be a crypto, or I think this is a crypto that's definitely undervalued right now, and I think it has a lot of potential. All right, moving on. A quick shameless plug. Feel free to follow me on my X account or my Twitter account. Sometimes it's just easier for me to tweet than it is for me to make a video. And as you guys know, things happen so rapidly in this crypto space. So if you want to stay locked in with the casual crypto investor and also want to stay locked in to what's going on in the overall crypto space, make sure to follow me on my X account. You can follow me at Casual Crypto Investor, and that way you can stay plugged in regards to what's happening in the crypto market. All right. So as you saw earlier, I did shared a video of Brian Armstrong basically sharing his experience of what happened in the at the summit. Again, I'm very optimistic for it, very bullish for crypto. I know the markets are not, reacting to that, but I definitely think this is a step forward, and super excited to see many of the people that were there at the summit. Obviously, I'm glad to see, Brad Garlinghouse was there too as well, with Caroline Pham, who's, I think, one of the leaders, I think, with the CFTC, if I'm not mistaken. She, like I mentioned earlier in my previous video, she used to work at Ripple. And so, super excited to see what happens with that. And then also, too, as well, when I was kind of dissecting and kind of preparing for this video, one thought that just popped in my head, one of the things that has been a topic in the media is Trump and Elon Musk wanting to go to Fort Knox, right, to see the gold, right, to see if the gold is really there. But think about this, guys. Now this is 100% speculation. This is just a crazy guy on YouTube sharing his thoughts about crypto. But hear me out, guys. Hear me out. What do you think about this? What if they're one of the reasons why they're going to Fort Knox to see if the crypto there? Maybe they're looking at maybe tokenizing the gold. How about that? Just a thought. Just a thought. And so in order to tokenize it, you have to see how much is there, right? So just a thought, just something that popped in my head. That it could be a possibility, could not. Again, I'm just a crazy guy here on YouTube, just sharing thoughts and ideas and little things that pop in my head, so to speak, in regards to crypto. And so one of the thoughts I had was, what if they're looking to maybe tokenize that asset? Because as you know, one of the many things with crypto, especially when you talk about BlackRock, when you talk about these large, huge financial institutions, is tokenizing of real world assets. And so obviously gold could be one of those assets. So just a thought there, just something that came across my mind. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. All right. Also, too, as well, another thing I wanted to share is that Stuart Alderati, who is the chief legal officer over at Ripple, will be at South by Southwest this year. And so basically he'll be discussing Make It Make Sense, Shattering the Crypto Myths with leaders from Zillow, motivating, let's see, what is that? Motive, what is this? Motive. Motive Gold, I guess, or excuse me, Gold, not Global, rather. And so they'll be at, I guess, University of Austin. They're talking about, obviously having conversations in regards to the crypto space. So I thought this was pretty cool. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you have leaders from Zillow. One of the things, again, tokenizing real world assets. So again, guys, just another thought there that kind of is making me kind of, you know, wonder about, maybe they're looking to tokenize a lot of the things that are not tokenized. So like, your treasuries and all that kind of stuff, real estate, maybe even gold, stocks, all that kind of stuff. I think that's definitely something that's going to be, coming down the pipeline in the very near future. All right. So let's get into the crypto summit that Donald Trump had. Just going to highlight some of the things that were discussed and some kind of key points here. So obviously, one of the first things was creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. So as we know, this has been mentioned in the media a whole bunch and on various social media platforms. And so basically, they're looking to establish a strategic reserve and U.S. digital asset stockpile. So they're looking to stockpile Bitcoin as well as other digital assets. I think this is great. I think that this will obviously, if this happens and if this trend continues, I could see definitely not just the United States doing this, but I could also see other states doing that. I think Texas, I think, did a vote on stockpiling Bitcoin and stuff like that. So I think other states might fall, in the suit in regards to having some form of stockpile. It might not always be all be Bitcoin. It could be a diverse stockpile with various cryptocurrencies. I think that is definitely going to be a catalyst that can increase the price of crypto in general. So I'm super excited for that, and not as well as not just happening from a domestic standpoint. I think this trend and this pattern could also happen or continue from a international standpoint. So other countries and even those municipalities in those countries, having some type of crypto reserve in their country or state or providence portfolio. So I think this is definitely going to be a trend for the future. The order creates a strategic, we hear from and this is coming straight from the White House. The order creates a strategic Bitcoin reserve that will treat Bitcoin as a reserve asset. It also has established a U.S. digital asset stockpile consisting of digital assets other than Bitcoin owned by the Department of Treasury that was fortified in criminal or civil assets forfeiture proceedings. So anything that's confiscated by the government will be added to that stockpile. Again, they've already mentioned too as well that this will come at the cost of, this will not come at the cost of American taxpayers. So it's nothing that they're going to be taking our funds for and purchasing these assets. Also too as well, addressing a crypto management gap. So it says here that Bitcoin, the original cryptocurrency, is referred to as digital gold because of its scarcity and security having never been hacked. With a fixed supply of 21 million coins, there is a strategic advantage to being among the first nations to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, which I think will be very revolutionary for its time. It also says here that premature sales of Bitcoins have already cost U.S. taxpayers over $17 billion too as well. One of the things that also Donald Trump did mention during the strategic or during the crypto summit is that they would not be looking to sell any of that Bitcoin, which in my opinion is very bullish for crypto in general and specifically for Bitcoin. I'm just putting it out there. Again, I'm not a Bitcoin maxi by any means, but I definitely think that this would be a bullish sign for if you are a Bitcoin holder. And so I definitely think that, obviously that will, by them just holding the asset and not really looking to sell it, that will create more and more scarcity. And obviously that will increase the price of Bitcoin. In this bullet here, it also says the move harnesses the power of digital assets for national prosperity rather than letting them languish in limbo. Wrapping up here, it also said that it was also mentioned in the summit that delivering on pledge to make America the crypto capital of the world. Again, this makes me very, very bullish on that. I think that once they lay some foundational things in regards to kind of building the infrastructure for the crypto space. I think then we can see things like maybe tax benefits and other things that we all want to see for crypto. And so some of the things that were mentioned during the summit is that President Trump promises to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, which is very bullish for crypto in general. In his first week of office, President Trump signed an executive order to promote United States leadership in the digital asset, such as cryptocurrency. He also has consistently advocated for forward-thinking approach to crypto, stating, "I'm very positive and open-minded," which is amazing to cryptocurrency companies. He wants companies to be here, build here, in order to create a stronger America. So I'm definitely all for that. I think also too, as well as you saw in the pre-video that I showed with Brian Armstrong, Coinbase is looking to hire 1,000 people, which will definitely bring more and more jobs to America, and also it would also attract top tier talent, in my opinion, of individuals who want to work in this very technical space. President Donald Trump also promises to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. In addition to that, and kind of closing out here, President Trump appointed a crypto czar and is hosting the first ever crypto summit. And I'm sure there might be something. This is something that he might do on an annual basis. But it's great to see that he's appointed people to kind of help us build this infrastructure for this space from a legal standpoint, from a legal clarity standpoint. I think this is a huge, huge, giant step. I think this is kind of like the Neil Armstrong moment for crypto. I think that's how we can kind of classify the summit, as being that Neil Armstrong movement, where we've landed on the moon and now we have to try and maybe push the envelope a little bit further in terms of building some foundational things that we want to see in the crypto space. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited about that? What's your thoughts on the crypto summit? Did you like it? Did you hate it? All that kind of stuff. Also too, as well, let me know in the comments. I'm going to start working on some crypto educational videos, some kind of short form, maybe 3 to 5 minute videos explaining what various cryptocurrencies are, to kind of help increase your knowledge and also my knowledge on these various projects. So if you're interested in that, I have a few people that have voted on my YouTube page. So if you're interested in that, give me a like or give me a yes or no on that. If you want to see that type of content, I might just do one just to kind of see how people react to it. And but if that's something that you want me to do, definitely let me know in the comments, or even go to my YouTube page and vote. And that way you can let me know if this is something that you would want me to do. And hopefully that'll help you out in your crypto journey. So guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Again, if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.